Here's how I got my FPS from about 50 to over 190 in Marvel Rivals with some very simple setting changes. This guide includes the new memory optimization setting, a hidden NVIDIA setting to boost FPS, and the best in-game settings. When launching Marvel Rivals, Season 2 has introduced this new setting. If you're on older hardware or you face stutters or crashes in-game, or you have 16 gigs of RAM or less, turn this setting on. This new setting has been really great in optimizing launching the game and dramatically reducing the memory usage of the game. I personally gained about 15 to 20 FPS with this setting on, and my FPS has been very consistent, but I consider my PC is already pretty good. You might be able to get much better FPS gains through this. Now let's move on to the best in-game settings. Let's start with anti-aliasing and super resolution. This could be the biggest boost to your FPS by having DLSS or FSR turned on. I like to have the super resolution mode on quality, but you can go for performance for more FPS. Next important setting is FSR frame generation. Frame generation can definitely work and give you higher frames, but will create a lot of input lag. I wouldn't recommend having this on if you're looking for the lowest input lag possible. Turn on NVIDIA Reflex Low Latency if you have the option. This will help reach lower input lag. Next, we move on to the graphics settings. The biggest FPS killers here are going to be global illumination and reflection quality. These two settings have this lumen option, which is basically ray tracing. Always have this turned off or on screen space. As for everything else, you can set it to the lowest setting to maximize FPS. Now, before we close the game, open your task manager and you can find Marvel Rivals on the top. Right-click on it and click on Go to Details. Here, the correct application is this one that ends with shipping.exe. Right-click on it and check out this Set Priority setting. Here you can set the priority level given by your system to the game. You can set this to high or above normal. If you set this to high and your PC performance gets worse, please change this setting back to normal. But in some cases, this can help you squeeze out some extra performance out of your system to get some more FPS. Next optimization we can do is to enable preset K for NVIDIA DLSS. An oversimplified explanation is that this is an updated newer version of DLSS, and we can force Marvel Rivals to use it. It's possible to gain about 20-30 FPS by doing this, but it would depend on your system. I recommend you still do it because there's no real downside to it. Now to do this, if you don't have it already, we'll need the NVIDIA app. Go ahead and open up the Start menu and search NVIDIA app and open it. Once you're in, go into the settings of Marvel Rivals. If it's not on the home page like mine was, you can find the game through the Graphics tab on the left. In the Settings page, scroll down until you find DLSS Override Model Presets. Open this setting and by default, it will be set to this one on the top. We need to enable this setting and then change the Super Resolution setting to Preset K. And then click Apply. Next, open Steam and on the right, click on the cogwheel and under Manage, click on Browse Local Files. Then follow this folder path as I do here, Marvel Game, Marvel, Binaries, and finally Win64. Here you'll find this Marvel Rivals Shipping EXE. Right-click on it and open its properties. Click on Compatibility and here, Disable Fullscreen Optimizations and run this as administrator. Then click on Apply and OK. Next, before we close the folder, click on the folder path on the top here and copy it. We're going to use this later. Then open the Start menu and type in Game Mode and open this first search result. Then click on Graphics and you'll find Marvel Rivals already here. Click on it and set the GPU preference to high performance and select your main GPU. This is especially important if you have integrated graphics on your PC. This will also ensure that high performance mode is used for Marvel Rivals. Now, if you don't have Marvel Rivals in this graphics section, click on Add Desktop App, and here in the folder, paste in the Marvel Rivals folder path we copied earlier. Then select this EXE and click on Add.